he lived about 500 years ago in the city of Varanasi. And he was a completely illiterate man, unlettered. He did not write his songs. He did not know how to read and write. But fortunately, some of his disciples wrote them down. And they have come down to us over these centuries. So we are very, very grateful. There are usually many scholars debate what is authentically Kabir's or what has been added on to it. I shall not go into that debate. However, I translated 200 of his songs into English. And he is a poet who is very much a living poet. He's not one of those poets who long time ago and people no longer know him. He's a poet. If you Google, you'll find hundreds of his recordings on the YouTube by great musicians in India, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, all over the world. And so I'm truly delighted to take this opportunity to share this with you. And my friend, young Linus, is going to play flute. I will divide it into 4 sections of about 8 to 10 minutes each. Then Linus will play some music to convey the spirit of those sections in music. And I hope it clicks with you. Let me share with you something quite extraordinary. He's a poet. And what makes a poet? A poet plays with words. He plays with metaphors. He plays with parables. And then out of this he creates a vision. So he'll say here, Hari hai khandu, reit mahi, haathi chuni na jaye. God's presence is like grains of sugar in a pile of sand. Listen to it. God's presence is like grains of sugar in a pile of sand. An elephant cannot pick them. But a little ant knows the way. Truth, my friends, is very subtle. Be humble to seek it. So, Hari hai khandu, reit mahi, haathi chuni na jaye. Hari hai khandu, reit mahi, haathi chuni na jaye. Kahe Kabir, Guru bhali bujhai, cheeti hoye ke khaye. Be an ant if you want to pick up sugar. See how he draws this from everyday life around him. He was a weaver. Kabir was a weaver. And all his life, he can continue to be a weaver. He was not a professional saint. He had no falling. And since he was a weaver from a very low caste, he was looked down upon by the Brahmins, by the Pandits, by the scholars. How can a man of this category ever talk of wisdom and scholarship and thought? So he was ridiculed by them. And he in turn ridiculed them. He ridiculed the Hindus, he ridiculed the Muslims, and he ridiculed the Pandits and the Brahmins and anybody who thought they know about God. He says, you know nothing. So he says, Man ka pherat yug bhaya, man ka pherat yug bhaya, gaya na man ka pher. For years you have been moving the beads in your hand, yet nothing has changed in your heart. Leave aside the beads. Open your hands. Let the heart turn. So here he plays with words again. The word manka. It's a very beautiful word. It means beads. It also means something belonging to the heart. Manka. So he says, for you have been playing with the beads, but nothing has changed in your heart. So manka pherat yug bhaya, gayana manka pher, karka manka chandike, manka pher. He uses it 5 times in 5 different ways. He says, for years you've been moving the beads in your hand, yet nothing has changed in your heart. Leave aside the beads. Open your hands. Let the heart turn. So then he was a man who, as I said, made fun of Pandits and anybody who was orthodoxy. He lived in Varanasi, which is the city of Hindu orthodoxy. And he was very much looked down. He was a low caste person in Hindu hierarchy.